Hmm. Weight 1,300 pounds. Nose like a radar. Can swim 100 kilometers straight. Yes, yes. Great glaciers and frosty fish sticks. Hello, little explorers. I'm Professor Zapnik. World-renowned expert on Arctic animals, at least. That's what my mom says. The land of endless snow, dancing lights, and some of the coolest creatures on Earth. And it's here that we meet one of the most extraordinary of them all. But one creature rules this frozen kingdom, the champion of the ice. Today, we're diving into the chilly world of the mighty polar bear.
Professor Zapnik, do polar bears really eat ice cubes for breakfast?
Ha ha ha. Not exactly, Jake. Polar bears are carnivores, meat eaters, and their favorite meal? Seals! But don't worry. We'll start from the beginning. Polar bears live way up north, in the Arctic, not the South Pole, where penguins live. They can be found in northern Canada, Greenland, Norway's Svalbard Islands, northern Russia, and northern Alaska. They rely on sea ice to hunt, rest, and raise their babies.
Why are they white?
Here's the cool part. They're not actually white. Their fur is transparent, but it reflects light, making them look white. And underneath, their skin is black to soak up the sun's warmth. All that insulation is wrapped around an enormous body. Male polar bears can reach up to 3 meters in length, weigh as much as 600 kilograms, while females are smaller at around 150 to 300 kilograms. On top of that, they come equipped with an incredible superpower. A sense of smell so strong they can detect a seal more than a kilometer away, even under the ice.
Professor, do you know what polar bears eat?
Polar bears may look like giant snowballs, but don't be fooled, they're fierce hunters. Their favorite meal is seal, especially ringed seals and bearded seals. A polar bear will patiently wait by a breathing hole in the ice, silent and still as a statue. Then, when the seal pops up for air, snap, the hunt is over. Sometimes they'll even dive into the freezing water to catch one. It's a tough life in the Arctic, and every meal counts.
Professor, where do little polar bears live before they come outside?
Excellent question. Mother bears dig snow dens like cozy little igloos where their cubs can be born safe and warm. Usually 1 to 3 cubs arrive, each no bigger than a kitten, blind and covered in fuzzy fur. They stay hidden inside with their mom all winter long, and when spring comes, they finally peek out to see the snowy world for the very first time.
Professor, do polar bears hibernate like other bears?
That's a frosty question. Only the females do, and only when they're pregnant. They curl up in their snowy dens for months, while the males stay out on the ice all winter, hunting and roaming. But it isn't true hibernation. It's more like a long winter nap just for moms-to-be.
But how do they survive all that freezing cold?
Well, that's the polar bear's secret super armor. Beneath their fur, they carry a thick layer of fat, up to 11 centimeters, that's like wearing a puffy winter coat made of blubber. Their paws are wide and covered in tiny grip pads and fur, so they don't slip on the ice. And when it comes to swimming, wow, they're champions. A polar bear can swim over 100 kilometers without stopping, across icy seas most of us wouldn't even dip a toe into.
Wow, but are they safe?
Sadly, no. The Arctic is changing. Sea ice is melting, which means polar bears are losing the platforms they need to hunt. No ice, no seals, and no food means hungry bears.
That sounds really bad. Can we help?
Yes, we can. Every little action counts. Using less plastic, saving energy, and supporting wildlife protection helps give polar bears a fighting chance.
And are there penguins here too?
Not in the Arctic, Jake. Penguins live far away, in the southern hemisphere, mostly Antarctica, at the South Pole. So in real life, no penguins and polar bears together.
So they've never met?
Only in cartoons, my boy. Only in cartoons. So, brave explorers, now you know the icy truth about polar bears.
Science is awesome, and polar bears are too.
Until next time, stay curious and join me again because soon we'll uncover the amazing world of penguins.
See you next time, explorers. Don't forget, science is cool.